Okay, part two to finish up. This is jaboticaba. It's a Brazilian grape, and it's incredible. It grows right off the tree. There's probably some already. It's very, very fast to flower and ripen and everything. And beautiful. Look at this. This is shrimp plant. It's a roll. It's a little bit shaded, but and then this is right up there. Some ripe ones. I don't know if you can see it. But right up there, you can see it. Yeah, is the Amazon tree grape, which is awesome. I moved some of the plants out here. Some of the trees. These are some papayas that are special. Jackfruit and heart of palm. And this is a nursery. I just want to show you real quick. All these, a lot of these, we're going to either sell or give away. We have a big order coming, and other families that needy family that wants stuff, but they don't have much space. So this is our, and I reworked this because it was so jammed packed in here. I had them all the way up. I had 3 rows here, a little pathway, and then it was just totally jam packed everywhere over there. It was all full. You couldn't really get to it very well, but now it's great. And I moved this in. I even moved it myself because we have a couple of little helpers, young guys that they're helping us now, some neighbors, and they were up there and they didn't come back until late in the afternoon, like dark. And so I said, there's no way I'm going to move it. But I got underneath, and it worked out pretty good, actually. I didn't stumble or anything. And so, of course, over here I need to have, you know, the ones that are younger and more delicate, and then as they get bigger, move them out. And but basically, a lot of these we can just give away. By the way, this is the miracle fruit right here. This is Biriba that you saw, and so this is going to be nice because I'll have some things here I can do, but this can be for vegetable starts too, as well. One here and one over there, and it makes it work out real well. And one of the success stories, and look at this papaya. This is a trap to help with those fellas, but I think I showed you a little bit. Like this one here, there's a video I saw, and it's very good. There's so many flowers together. It can only this is the one that's the best one. So you can actually take some of these off, and it'll help it to produce right. I don't know if you saw that. But you can take off, you can push off some of the extra flowers. Some of these have so many flowers, and it'll help it. And once it gets yellow, and once it's down, then you can take it off and just put it in a place, chop and drop for fertilizer. And legumes like this is I believe tamarindo. Those are very good for nutrition. So you can have a legume next to a fruit tree, and it'll help it with the nitrogen. And I just want to say that the success story on the Brazilian grape was it's supposed to be 7 or more years for production. We got in 5 years, and great production, incredible. And a lot of that, or part of that, was urine. And there's a lot more things over here, mame sapotes, etc. Plus, this is the special one. In fact, this floats on water, the flower there, and it's very, very. This one got broken there, but it's called. I'll think of it. But oh, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. And just want to say real quick, you can use urine fresh. You can dilute it a little bit, or it depends. If it's rainy, you don't need as much dilution. If it's dry, then it's a little different story. And this is actually, this came up and produced. This was a volunteer, never even planted it. Came up by itself, and there was 2. One of them has just hardly anything, and then this one has 2 on it. A lot of times they say just let one grow off of the second. This is just like second generation. And so there's a lot of techniques. It's good to know. Tarap is a very special kind of jackfruit. Very, very special. And so we have one planted. I'm taking care of it really well. Watered it throughout the dry season, and it's doing great. And you want to stimulate them so they can really take off and be happy, you know, and take off and produce for you. Let's see. Let's see. See, many people, just to mention a little bit, look how beautiful. And the hummingbirds love this, so that's a double benefit. Some of the Americans and so forth that were here, they got a warning through the embassy that they should get out within like a couple week period or something like that, because things could close down. And so a lot of people did go back, and now maybe they want to get out, but they're stuck. So we have to be careful. We have to seek the Lord for direction, what to do, and help the people all you can. To avoid the mark of the beast, you need your own food. We need to get out of the cities, much as possible, into the country where you can have your own food. And there's such varieties, it's unbelievable. If you just go to tradewindsfruit.com, they have vegetables too on there. They have regular fruits and then tropical fruits, subtropical, all different things from around the world too, which is exciting. And you'll have a more quiet, more peace, better air, better water, and ability to commune with the Creator better. See, the Treaty of Verona was a drastic situation. It was the top guys in Europe. They said, like the Pope and some other country presidents and stuff, or like kings, they said, okay, we're going to get together, we're going to group together, and we're going to take out any free country. And so, but the United States was a special situation because it's so powerful and blessed by the Creator too. But so what they did is, as far as I understand, is they said, okay, this is a special case. So they actually used it as a conduit, as a mechanism to take over the rest of the world. And now, as far as I understand, they're taking it down big time. And who's protected or favored? The communist countries. So we understand, we know it's a communist. It's basically what they like is atheistic communism. It's easy to control the people and deal with the people. Just keep them in submission and that type of thing. Yeah, China, the industry was moved over there. There was a document came out in '69 that they plan all this. They plan what they want in different countries, the resources and so forth. They took over the Industrial Revolution to take over everything. Deagle.com mentions the United States is going to lose 80% of its population and like almost all its GDP and so forth, and military budgets like going to go in the hole. And guess what? They'll say, oh, now we're getting rid of war because the United States is producing all this. It's a military-industrial complex, but they play every side. Every side is played. We need to be diligent and go by principles. In the French Revolution, it said in the current prophetic writings, E.G. White, that French Revolution principles will be repeated, and that's what we're up against. So we need to prepare today, not in a year or not just thinking, oh, okay, I've got to get ready, but today's the day to make decisions and seek the Creator's input, because the Creator is infinite and infinite in wisdom. And the scriptures say, stay out of debt and use your hands, your skills, have skills and your talents to plant and build and study, share, and many, many things. And it even says, when you start a place, plant your crops first and then build after that, because how are you going to eat, right? So basic things. So, but the good news is we have so many resources. Things are being shut down and closed down, but if you can order seeds still, get them, and they're cheap from these people. If you try to get it from some other sources, they're pretty good maybe, but And just know that they're not all going to work, and you have to get them to germinate. So I use a paper towel technique sometimes, depends on the seed. Some seeds will sprout like 1-2 days. Other ones are more tedious, and that's the paper towel technique. You can keep them in there. You put a little spray in there with some hydrogen peroxide in a Ziploc bag with a paper towel folded, and then you can keep an eye on them and really pay attention if they're getting moldy, if what's going on, if they're going to be sprouting or what. And some of them take long to sprout too. So we want to do if we all work together, we can make a big difference, a huge difference, and not by fear, and treat everybody the best you can treat them. Just like Paul, he saved the jailer and his family, because he was ready to take his own life, and he said, "No, we're all here. Don't do that." And he was converted. And so simple things. Just we need to follow principles, simple things, and have faith. Have faith. We all have a measure of faith. And these are what's the name? It's not pachira, because that's the nut that we have. It starts with a P, I think. But anyway, and this is look at these beautiful colors here. Beautiful, beautiful. And then in the back, there's other ones that are trumpet colors. This is some jackfruit, navel orange. This is sweet starfruit, apple bananas over here, white sapote here behind this one. Still can't think of it, but anyway, take care always, and look up and be positive, and look for solutions, and share everybody you can. That's the only way to move forward. Take care. Many blessings.